Hello, one of my favorite shows is a show that everyone knows, Squid Game. But there are a lot of cool characters, randoms as people call them. Personally, I like to focus on them because they are cool. But anyways, I'm here to do a smash or pass video about these characters, so here we go. Before I begin, shout out to D1 Brawl for making the thumbnail of this video. Anyways, let's begin. Alright, we are gonna start with player 006. Her name is Park Mi-hwa, and she is in 3.1 billion won in debt, which to me is a lot of money to be in. No way she will leave. Oh well, she decided to vote X anyway. But I bet she won't decide to randomly switch to O. Right? Anyway, the reason she votes O is because of the shaman lady. She caused a tie in the vote. And in the end gets everyone killed, so pass. Anyways, we are going to move on to another player. Player 009. Player 09 votes O all for rounds, but you want to know something crazy? Literally, she decides to join the shaman's group in hide and seek, which to me is kind of stupid because in the end the entire group ends up dead anyway, so pass. Next we have player 349. She votes X all 5 rounds, and in hide and seek she pulls a red ball, meaning she is a seeker. When the square guard explains the rules of the game, she asks the guard if he is right about killing someone, and 163 looks at her with an annoyed expression, and honestly she is kinda bad, so 163 is immediate smash. But anyway, we later see 349 win 100 and 230 to enter a room, and 100 decides to let 230 to get killed because he wants to play one more game. We later see 349 vote X again and stand around knowing the X's will never win. Later in jump rope, she tells player 377 to turn around or he will die, and he does that and ends up dying, and when 349 goes back to 103, pushes her off with his aura. And to be honest, because of that I'm going to pass, because no way she lost aura because of 203. Next we have player 448. She votes X 3 times and is the first to vote in the T-breaker after Jihan's vote was abstained, but instead she decides to switch to out of fear, and the O's end up winning by a long shot. In hide and seek she pulls a blue ball, meaning she is a hider, and she somehow passes the game. Anyways, after hide and seek she votes O again out of fear, and makes her way to jump rope where she fumbles her jump and falls. Honestly, she was kinda goated, because she was one of the 7 hiders who made it out alive, so I'm going to say smash. Next we have player 438. Not much is known about her because she was eliminated in red light green light, but she looks like player 067 from season 1, and honestly that makes her goated. So for this one I'm going to say smash. Next we have player 310. She votes O all for rounds. She is friends with player 119 and 116, who genuinely looks like a femboy. But anyway, after lights out she loses her femboy and votes O again. In hide and seek she pulls a blue ball, so she's a hider. But literally in the first 5 minutes she gets eliminated by 260, so I'm going say pass for that. She lost aura. Next we have player 119. She is friends with player 310, who we just talked about, and the femboy 116. She also votes O all for rounds and pulls a red ball, meaning she is a seeker, but she sadly doesn't get any kills. But anyway, I'm going to say smash because it's my opinion. Next we have player 453 from season 1. We first see her during the voting, where she looks up at the money then votes O to continue. Later we see her in Glass Bridge, where she tells player 021 that it was the left tile. But 21 dies and she has to go, but then she fumbles, and honestly because of that I'm going to pass. For the last player we have player 028. She votes O all for rounds, which seems to be a common theme for some of the characters I've talked about. But anyway, in hide and seek she pulls a red ball. And well, she ends up getting killed in hide and seek because she failed to find a blue player. But that still doesn't mean she isn't goated. So for this one I'll say smash. That's pretty much all the players I'm going to talk about today. I know I tied between smash and pass, but it doesn't matter. Maybe one day I'll make a part 2 and include a bunch of old characters like 149. But that's pretty much all. Shout out to D1 Brawl for making the thumbnail, and I will see you in the next video.